Well, hello, beautiful Sagittarius. It's CJ here from CJ's Soul Messages. I hope you are doing very well. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. This reading is going to be timeless. I am doing it on November the 9th, 2021. So whenever you come across this reading or whenever you are drawn to it, it can apply. I'm trying to keep this as fluid as possible as my spirits have asked me to. Now we're going to start this reading off a little bit different. I am going to pull some tarot, but we are going to do a wax reading for you. Now this wax reading ritual is one that has been used by my bloodline for many years, decades, centuries really. And it is a beautiful one because if there's some fear or some worry that you may have, this wax reading is meant to help you release whatever that is. So I will try and interpret what the wax is wanting me to say to you. I've already meditated and cleansed and prayed on the energy with your element in my mind. And so we will see together. I've not seen it. It is just forming as I speak with you. I have used Sage to clean the space, so we are ready to get into this. I hope you are too. This can be a general reading. As I said, it's going to be very fluid. So, you know, hopefully you're going to enjoy this way of me interpreting what Spirit has for you. So, as I said, it is November 9th, so this may apply for you for now. It may be somewhere in the future. I am kind of leaning to it from here until maybe the end of December, until the new year. But, you know, feel free to place it where it does. All energy regarding what the cards are showing, whether male or female, it is gender non-specific. So I just want to say that up front. Take the energy and apply it to where it may fit in your life, as well as this is not going to resonate with every single Sagittarius out there. So please take what does and leave the rest. You know, if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. It's not your reading. So let's begin here. I'm going to start with pulling one animal card. We'll open it up with that. And then we'll get right into it and see what Spirit is wanting you to know. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and the divine. I ask you to give me guidance in this reading for Sagittarius. Cards are really moving around here. And I ask you to show me clearly, please. All right. And this can apply to your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, anywhere you have Sagittarius in your chart if you are drawn to it. Okay, let's get going. All right, one breath. Just relax. Okay, thank you. Show me clearly, Spirit. What energy for Sagittarius? Timeless reading. What card, what energy from the divine animal oracles, please? Yes, thank you. Wow. Okay, you've got Swan. Lovely energy. The Swan is represented by the word beauty. Take a moment to look at this card. The female in this card has a blindfold on. She is very trusting, as well as a swan that is above her, very trusting in the female. They're coming together and they're actually really sharing the energy of love and of beauty and of trust together. It is the number 20, so reduced, that is a 2. That may apply to you. But, you know, it is a beautiful, freeing energy, one of just being able to see, you know, the loveliness and the creativity and the ability to trust and have faith that everything as it should be is, and to not be fearful. This is not a card that represents fear. It represents a inner knowing of your connectedness with the divine and with spirit. You are always guided. You are always protected. I love this energy for the card. Now, I will probably dive into the actual book and read from it, but I do just want to now pull out some tarot, and then we'll get into it a little bit more. Please feel free to skip forward if this is too long. I completely understand. Ooh. Okay, that's ready to go. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get 3 cards. Sagittarius, the fire element. 1, 7 of Wands. Okay, and there are our 2. Wow, okay, so beautiful. Beautiful reading. Beautiful energy here. That's how it came out. So this is how we will receive it. Okay, Sagittarius. So we have Swan, the beauty. Remember I said about trusting this process, where whether this is a relationship or a career, you know, or just your life purpose. Remember to trust. Trust and believe that you are exactly where you are meant to be. And given time, things are going to be shown to you with great light, and there is going to be a beautiful transition is what I'm getting here, because I feel for some of you right now, you may not be completely trusting in whatever process this is that you are in. We have the 7 of Wands that has come out first. That is your element. It is a Wands, which is fire. And 7 of Wands, specifically in this deck, and this deck I didn't mention, this is the Light Seers deck. But there is a figure sitting here, and she is in her own bubble, and she is very zen and very peaceful. She's trusting in the process. She's trusting in the divine energy leading her on her path. She's not forcing anything. She is not resisting anything. She is simply just connecting with herself and higher source, and just feeling very peaceful and very balanced. All the while, others may be trying to, you know, take their wands and knock her off basically her perch, as it looks. But she is not bothered by that. So for some Saggies out there, you may be in a position right now where you are doing really well in whatever that is, your relationship or your career. But you may have a lot of people around you that are trying to knock you off your place. You know, if you're succeeding in, say, your career, whether that is you working for someone or you working for yourself, there may be jealousy here. And there may be this feeling that others might be trying to undermine you. But as long as you stay centered and you stay balanced within yourself and do not get too defensive, you don't need to. Because as this picture depicts, this female is protected by the energy that she has put around herself, as well as the divine coming in and protecting her. She is lit up. She's glowing from, you know, from her sacral, and she has her eyes closed and she is just completely at peace. So Spirit is really wanting you to know that whenever you're listening to this reading, that is the energy they are hoping you will try to really allow yourself to stay in. No one can knock you off of where you are. Where you are, you have worked hard to get there. And if you aren't quite seeing the rewards as of yet, trust me and trust Spirit that it is coming towards you. You have the Page of Pentacles. Excuse me. The Sage sometimes irritates my throat. Page of Pentacles, beautiful. Pages can all be about bringing messages in. So for some, this may be a message of a new career starting or a new contract that will be signed for you that will bring you more tangible money. Pentacles are about the tangible. They are about the things that we can buy and, you know, our money, our homes, all of those things. The 3D world, really. And it also can be about your self-esteem, because I do, as a reader, read Pentacles as our self-esteem, of our confidence, how we feel about ourselves. So it may apply both ways for you. But the Page of Pentacles is a beautiful, brand new promise of a beginning. He has a pentacle here. He is not quite sure the direction he's going to go in, but he knows he wants to get more of the pentacles. All the while, as he's looking out into, the distance, he has one foot firmly planted on the earth. Now, pentacles are our earth element, but Spirit is reminding you to keep your foot firmly grounded on the earth, because you don't want to get too in your head. It's just really important for you to just remain focused on whatever this is you are working on. Whether this is, like I said, this could be a love relationship, but it feels a bit more like career. So then after the Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles that comes out. So beautiful progression here. The Knight of Pentacles, I love this knight because he is the slowest knight in the deck, but he is always the one that will finish the race and win. Whatever his goal was to set out to achieve, he always achieves it. His way of doing it, though, is very methodical. He takes his time, he makes a list, he double checks, triple checks his plan, and he slowly starts moving and gaining momentum until he reaches the finish line. Beautiful energy. So there is something here you are working on. I do feel in some ways it may be a new career or a new relationship, something new. It feels new a bit, but you are on the right path. Spirit wants you to remember to trust. Trust, trust, trust. Trust in yourself and trust in the process. Underneath the deck is the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Ace of Cups. Aces are always about a new beginning. Beautiful promise of a new beginning. Obviously, we have to put the work into it. But the Ace of Cups is our it can be a new, beautiful, loving relationship. It can be one with another person. It can be one with just yourself. Or it can be about a new venture that really lights your heart up, your emotions up. It's exciting. It fills up your heart. It inspires you to do the best that you can do. It makes you feel so joyful and happy and peaceful. So that is a promise from the universe that this is coming your way. It may take some time here because, like as I said, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest one. He does move slow, but he does so with complete focus and complete determination, and he always gets to where he wants to be, and he always gets what it is that his heart really desires. Underneath Ace of Cups, we have the Three of Cups. So, wow, this is just an incredible reading for you, Saggy. Three of Cups. This is a moment where, you are surrounding yourself with people that mean a lot to you, loved ones, friends, having fun, celebrating, laughing, lightness, just enjoying your moment, enjoying where you are, and enjoying that moment with the people that mean the most to you. So that is coming to you. And underneath that is the Nine of Pentacles. Confirmation from Spirit that if you take your time, you stay focused on whatever this is, and you keep being really diligent on doing the best that you possibly can, you're going to get your Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. This spirit, this person on this card, she is in no short supply of money. They're just growing off of this beautiful tree, this beautiful vine. The pentacles keep going. They keep growing, 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 and she is not worried at all. She is able to be independent. And as I said, this is non-gender specific. So when I speak of she, it is just the picture on the card and the energy that I'm getting from it. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It still applies the same. But she is happy and she is very independent within her own self. She has worked so hard to get where she has gotten to that she now doesn't have to have the worries of that. She doesn't have to have the stresses of how am I going to pay my bills? Or I don't feel very confident. She's a very confident energy. It is very an energy of being in your own strength. So that is really a powerful reading that Spirit is wanting to have you really envelop, you know, moving forward. For some of you, this may be in your past. For some of you, you might not even be at the Seven of Wands yet. It's going to vary for everyone. We all are on different journeys and different spots in our journey. You know, so right now I'm going to just pause. They want me to read the meaning of swan. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to look at what Spirit has brought to us with the wax. All right, beauty. Beauty is all around us. If we care to observe it, the natural world provides so much of it. However, remember, beauty is highly subjective. Love yourself first and know yourself. Look for the beauty in the situation. Ask and your questions will be answered. So if there is something that you have been maybe a little bit, maybe you're not seeing the complete picture, as I said, because I distinctively get this feeling that you're on this process where you're not sure what really is lying ahead. And, you know, in truth, none of us really know what exactly is going to be lying ahead. But if you've started a new career or something and you're not sure where it's going to take you, you know, a week from now or a month from now, please trust in the beauty that everything is going to work out the way it is meant to work out. So the magic of the swan is that they are pure and graceful. It is perfect to use for love workings, and also when you wish to find more beauty in our world. Everyone could do with a bit more beauty in their lives. So just a reminder to always try to see the beautiful parts of this world and of this beautiful earth that we live on, even when things are a little bit rocky, even when we can't see the true future, and we feel a little bit maybe unstable. Please remember to trust the process. Trust in this process. All right, Saggy. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take a look at the wax reading. And if I need to clarify anything, we will use my fountain deck. So I'm just going to move this closer here. And I'm going to gently take the wax out. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what is waiting here. Wow. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to show it to you. I hope you'll be able to see it. I want to be very, very careful with it because it is very, very gentle here. And if you give me a moment to let me feel the energy that is coming from, let's just move these over. All right. Wow. Well, you know, and you're going to have to trust me here because I can't hold this up in front of the camera. So instinctively and intuitively, I am feeling very much like you have been working on something quite diligently. And it is now beginning to really grow. We are having, it almost feels like this beautiful building is getting built from the ground up. There was obviously some time before, or maybe you're in it right now, that it was quite rocky and you were quite unsure of whether, whatever direction this is, career or relationship, whether it was going to amount to anything. It is. Obviously, there's some roughness in here. So there might have been some really start, stop, start and stop, stop and start. That's what I'm seeing here. There also looks like to be it feels like a J, a letter J, a big letter J at the very top. Now you're not going to be able to see this. So there's a letter J. So maybe maybe your name starts with a J, or maybe there's something with the letter J that resonates with you. There's an angel wing. And that's the most beautiful thing here right now that I'm picking up on, Saggy, is that the wax, the way it is, there's an, oh gosh, I wish I'm going to have to try and figure out how to have the camera on this so you can see. But there is an angel wing on the very bottom on the right-hand side, and there is what looks like an angel wing on the left-hand side, flanking this building that is beginning to build, that's beginning to get some height to it. You are so protected on this journey, whatever this is referring to for you. It almost feels like it is divinely orchestrated with the wings at the very bottom, and then you building up and off of that. This is just incredible. And although it has been rocky, because there's a lot of texture here and there's a lot of buildup, and there's even like, you know, it's like a pillar over here, but then it's separated. And then over here is where it's like now you've got a true foundation starting. A true foundation. So it looks like whatever you've been doing, maybe this is like a second or third or fourth job and none of it was working out for you, but it feels like this one is really divinely orchestrated and it is going to work for you because there is this beautiful foundation. So I am seeing the letter J, and I can't, that is for sure. And then another way I'm interpreting this is it's almost like a square. There's a solid square, like a box. And it is solid because it is 4 sides, very stable. So whatever this is pertaining to, new relationship or new career, it looks like whatever you're working on is actually built on very solid foundation. And you do have the divine right behind you, supporting you, guiding you. Even, you know, even the word is manipulate, but spirit doesn't manipulate us. We have free will. But what I mean by that is it's almost like if you were, you're about to work for a company, maybe you applied for a job and you think, oh, that's going to be the right one for me. Then all of a sudden it just doesn't work out. Maybe you know, maybe they tell you, oh, sorry, we don't have this position open anymore, or something has happened. And then you're like feeling really deflated because you're thinking, oh my God, that was a great opportunity. And now the doors are closed. No, that's spirit leading you away from that path and leading you to the one that you are either about to embark on or that you are starting on that is much more suited for you. Much more suited for you. So that's what I mean when I say manipulating. They're not manipulating, but they're helping to guide. And that's what our spirits do. They help to try and guide us when we allow them to. This is beautiful. It is a very beautiful energy that is coming from this wax that shows me that you are building something very strong and very, in fact, it's not going to fall apart. This feels like it is going to be the right thing, the right person, the right job, the right business this time. So, Saggy, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. All right. Love that for you. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else Spirit wishes to have come out as any kind of clarifying. And then we'll close this reading off for you. Confirmation reading for you, Sag, is that wherever you are right now and whatever you are working on, it is the right thing for you. It truly is. All right. Please show me clearly, Spirit. Any other messages for Sag? Thank you. 9 of Swords. Okay. And, wow, 10 of Swords. Thank you. So, the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Swords are our intellect and the way we communicate. It's everything that goes on in our mind, in our brain. The 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. We're going to just stop there for a second. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. The 9 of Swords, I kind of am dyslexic sometimes when I'm holding my cards up to the camera, so Please bear with me. But the Nine of Swords is that energy of being very scared and very fearful, losing sleep even over whether you've made the right decision or if there's a different way you should be going on. And it is that kind of feeling where you just feel very stuck, very afraid, and just very unsure of what to do. And it's full of fear. Now, if this is how you've been feeling, it makes sense, because that is why Spirit is coming in here to confirm that, no, this time is different for you. This is different. This is not the same as the past. This is not the same as your other experiences this time. This time, you don't have anything to fear. Ten of Swords has come out, and the Ten of Swords is the end of feeling terrified and fearful and unsure. Ten of Swords is, you know, this is where you really kind of can't take anymore. But the swords aren't actually touching the back here. They are just behind. This is over for you now, Sag. Whatever this struggle, whatever this energy is referencing in your life, where you have been feeling very, well, damn well, just scared and freaked out and unsure and losing sleep and being so stressed out, it is over. Or it soon will be. And Spirit is confirming this with all of these cards and with the wax. The wax shows very, very much that you are protected and you are being guided by your spirits, by your angels, by your guides, whatever source that you believe in. They are there, and they are helping to guide you along this path, slow and steady as the Knight of Pentacles. In your bubble, believing in yourselves, remaining focused, remaining determined, not allowing any other kind of chatter to interfere with this beautiful process that is unfolding. Beauty with the Swan is saying to you, do not get off course here. Trust and trust and trust some more, because you have this beautiful new beginning. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Thank you so much, Spirit. Any other message that you want for Sagittarius? One more card, please. Ooh. Okay, that's way too many. Got Justice on the bottom. So the scales are going to be balanced. There is going to be this fair and just outcome for you. Five of Cups has come out. Got 3 cards. Wow, beautiful. Five of Cups has come out, which is saying that you are officially walking away from the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. You're walking away. Five of Cups is a feeling of sadness. It is a feeling of like, well, I've tried all these things and it didn't work and I feel really sad. Or, you know, this can be about a relationship. I've tried all these different things and, you know, the relationship isn't working anymore. So I am turning my back on those other 2 cups here that are still upright. The way this is looking to me is that this energy in this card is looking at this energy and saying, no, that's it. No more. I will not take these cups anymore. We have the Seven of Cups that has also come out. A lot of opportunity and a lot of options. Sometimes this card can mean confusion, unsure of which one to pick, and therefore you just stay stuck in your emotions of, I don't know which way to go. But Spirit is giving this card to me for your reading, Saggy, as if you are going to have a lot of options here. And you're going to have a lot of opportunity. Perhaps there's going to be a whole lot of people now moving forward, if this is business, that are really going to be knocking on your door and blowing up your phone with orders, work, etc., etc. What if you're making something, if you are creative and you build things, or you have whatever the gifts you have, which you have plenty, feel like you are going to start understanding very soon that you are going to be probably getting so many requests for your services in whatever way that applies to you, that, yeah, you might feel a little overwhelmed once in a while. But remember to be the Knight of Pentacles. Slow, methodical, make your list, check it twice, check it 3 times. You're going to be fine. You're going to be great, because the last card that Spirit wanted out for you is the Empress. How beautiful is that? Feeling so solid, so grounded, enveloped in love, enveloped in riches, confident, beautiful confidence, beautiful gentleness. Whatever you've been working on is coming to fruition. The Empress is about giving birth. It's about, you know, whether that maybe for some of you are going to be having a baby, but for others, this is about whatever this is referring to for you, that it is going to be a beautiful, brand new beginning, because something is getting birthed here. Wow. Very powerful. And then with Justice under the deck, that is scales balance. So if you've been feeling off balance and you've been feeling like it's been a long time since things have maybe gone your way, things are going to be changing very soon for you. This wax reading is symbolizing that you have started from the ground and you've built up, and sometimes it hasn't worked, because I can see that there's been many starts here, many starts and many stops, as I said. But now it is getting very solid foundation, that it's not going to crumble. And so under the Justice, we once again have the 3 of Cups. So that's twice now you've had the 3 of Cups. So very soon, if not, you know, in the next, whatever, couple of weeks, month, whatever, but very soon, there's going to be a lot of reasons to celebrate, Sag. A lot. So if this is revolving a love relationship, it looks like it's going to be a really beautiful relationship. Career-wise, you're going to have a lot of success coming to you. Just keep doing the work and keep believing in yourself. Believe in the beauty of this world. The world is there's a lot of things going on in this world right now. A lot of things that can really distract us from the true essence and beauty that does exist in this world. Remember, please try to remember in the beauty. And if you've gone through a really tough time, know that nothing stays hard forever. It changes. And I do feel like you are approaching a time now when things are really going to start to change for you in the most beautiful, positive, uplifting way possible. So that's the reading I have for you, Saggy. I really like it for you. I really think that if you've been struggling, it's going to end very soon. And you are going to be able to have all these things that you've been wanting and dreaming of and working hard on. And, you know, you deserve it. You're a beautiful energy. So with that being said, Sag, I'm going to close this reading off for you. And, you know, I wish you so much love, so much light, peace, health. Take care of yourself. And thank you for joining me. If there's something in this reading that you enjoyed, I would really love for you to subscribe, leave me a comment, hit the like button. I do really appreciate it. So until next time, Sag, take good care of yourself.